and it came out yesterday at 3 o'clock.
Is it still on there?
It's on there. And so in the movie, towards the end of the movie, they're talking about, it's a very emotional movie, but when they cut to the scene and the camera is over Rich's shoulder, and the Jonas Brothers are in the studio, and there's this giant piece of paper with our phone number on it. I pulled it. I have it. I can post it.
Oh,
that's
amazing.
great.
Yeah, so you see the Jonas Brothers, and behind them is this white piece of paper. And when you see it, you're going to go, oh, my God, I remember that. And it's this giant piece of paper, and it just says in black letters, 877-937-1047.
That's amazing.
I'm glad they put that footage in their film. I mean, because during those days, they had cameras following them around like they were shooting a reality show all the time, every time they came in.
And that's why this movie is so amazing. So it came out on a fluke yesterday. I don't know why, but it's called, if you search for it, Chasing Happiness, you can't find it. You have to search Jonas Brothers documentaries, and then it pops up. So, or it was like that yesterday. So anyway, I'm going to get back to that in a second. So, we have a very unique job where we're on the radio. We talk about apps, we talk about TV shows, we talk about movies, we talk about stuff going on in our life. So for me, when I go to work, like when I discovered this Jonas Brothers documentary, it was my obsession to watch it yesterday. That's my job. It's officially also the first day of my kids' summer break. Chaos at my house, right? Just
There was
chaos.
like 100 boys at your house on your Instagram.
100 boys at my house, and those are only the friends of 2 of my kids. Right? It's chaos. Then my wife says to me, oh, by the way, there's a magazine coming over here today to do a photo shoot. Do you have any Love Up or Love Pup shirts? And I'm like, I just got the new ones. Like, literally got the new ones. I'm wearing one right now, the Love Up 4th of July shirts. You can get those at loveupshirt.org. She goes, okay, well, they're coming over to do a photo shoot at 5:45. I'm like, I'm trying to watch the Jonas Brothers. And then it's like, we have more dogs now. Blake just brought home yesterday these 1-year-old purebred black pugs.
Aww.
They're brother and sister, Bella and Oso, I think are their names. And they're really cute, and they have great personalities. So they're at my house. We have these 2 puppies that are at my house. We have all our dogs at my house. We have another dog that was injured at my house. And they're all running around, and they're all barking and yelling. I'm trying to watch the Jonas Brothers. And it's like, and the kids are swimming, so dogs are barking when kids are swimming. So literally, I'm downstairs watching I'm watching Joe Jonas cry. And I finally, I do one of these deals. I go, I put on pause and I go upstairs to my man cave and I try to watch it. But let me tell you about the Jonas Brothers. It is so good. Just like you said, they were following. It's like they had cameras around them their whole life, right? And I had no idea what they went through to start their band and how it happened. And it's a pretty amazing story. But it starts off last year, July, in Australia. I guess Joe Jonas, his second home is in Australia. And Nick goes to visit him. And when Nick goes to visit him, it's like they're talking about getting together, and then Kevin shows up and surprises them. And it's this emotional moment. They end up going out that night, and they stay in their house, and they get drunk. And they're all getting hammered, the 3 brothers, and cameras are rolling on them. And they play this game where they pull a card. They have to answer it no matter what.
Man, that's brave.
It is hardcore, man. It's hardcore. They talk about what's the most humiliating thing or what do you resent. And Joe Jonas resents hooking up with a ballerina that said he had a small penis.
Oh, no.
And they talk about the purity rings. Remember how I told you guys?
Yeah.
I said the other day, I think the purity rings were like an act to sell records. I was right.
What?
That's what they say.
They said it?
They go,
Wow.
we were in church. My dad was a preacher. All the kids our age were 12, 13, 14, and we're in purity rings. And then they get back to, it's a really good documentary. And now that it's out, you must see it. What else? What else did I say about that show? I made notes. Oh, that's it. I told you everything.
But it was good? Like it was...
Really good. Really good. The mom and dad, they talk. Oh, what's funny, too, is it's all about these 3 brothers. These 3 brothers are amazing, the bond they have. But there's actually 4 brothers in the family.
I was going to ask, do they show the other brother?
At the very, very end.
The poor guy.
Very end.
Now he's the one really left out.
He's a
gonna
bonus
have
Jonas.
his own documentary.
They cut to him at the end when the credits roll. And he's like, I'm their biggest fan. I know all their songs.
Oh, and he's the
That's so
youngest,
sweet.
right? Like
Yeah.
he's significantly
Yeah, because
younger than them?
they have footage of when Frankie was born and how they got their record deal, and then they got dropped from the record. Their dad got fired from the church because he was a preacher, and they lost their record deal with Columbia Records in the same day. And it shows they were a punk band. The record label hired them and said, okay, you guys are a punk band. And they're like, we don't know punk music. And the church was mad that they weren't a Christian rock band.
What's really interesting is because, they reached some massive success once they finally got signed to Disney and all that stuff. And we would be around them quite a bit, and record companies would just drop off these great prices. Remember, they dropped off the Segways for them just because.
Oh, their life is crazy, man. They're talking about how they had nothing, and all of a sudden they're renting a 757 to go on tour.
That's crazy.
They still managed through all that to stay humble and to stay a family, and I'm impressed by that, because you cannot throw fame and fortune at that many people and have them not crack at some point.